What's up, guys? It's Aiden here, and today we are back with another review on a car from somewhere on the internet. Okay. I'm not gonna say where we bought this car unless they sponsor me, but yeah. So anyway, this is the Mini revo 1/16 scale mini. You get the point. Yeah, mini. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, first we're gonna go over the pros of this thing and the cons of this thing. So we've had this thing for about a week. Yeah, about a week now. A little bit more than a week. Yeah, a week. You guys get it. So yeah, a week, and we've had two things broken on it. We've had to do $30 of repairs on it, which is really ticking me off. Almost hit a bad road. So yeah, basically what has happened is this thing back here has broken, has completely snapped, snaproodles, yeah, and that really ticked me and my brother off. This is my brother's car, by the way. So yeah, that broke, and then in the back here, in the universal, whatever that is, my dad told me this is called the universal. Comment if I am wrong. But yes, this is the universal here, and it started making a strange clicking noise. Clicking slash cracking. It was kind of like every time you drove it. So yeah, you could tell how that annoyed me and my brother when we drove it. So yeah, that started happening, and then we were really worried about it because this is my baby. Actually, it's my brother's. But yeah. I thought something was broken there for a second. I didn't do it. So yeah, the tires, they are very nice, and yeah, we're not even on to that yet. So first I'm going to finish the pros and cons. So then, the pros of this vehicle is that it is very easy to fix and take apart, sort of, okay? I took apart this thing to try and figure out what was going on, and it was pretty dang easy to take apart and figure it out, and I figured out pretty fast what was happening. So then I took it to our local hobby shop in Asheville, which is like 30 minutes away from us. I'm not going to give out my location, but yeah. So then we took it there, and it cost about $30 to repair it. Guys were super nice there, so shout out to the hobby shop, Hobbytown USA, that's what it's called. But yeah, they fix things like this, so if you need any help, go to them. And so yeah, this thing has been a pretty good car so far, and besides breakage. And so yeah, I'm just gonna first say, before we look into the inside, that what we were doing was completely our fault to break this car. We obviously did not mean to break it, but there was some stuff going on with it. We did a double backflip, and yeah, watch the clip. So yeah, as you can see, that was really cool, but at the end of the video it started tumbling down the hill, and so that's the kind of stuff that would probably break this, and that's probably the kind of stuff that did break this thing. But thankfully you can get it fixed for under $30, or $30 and under, yeah. And so yeah, we got this bad boy fixed, and now it's as good as new. So yeah, definitely wasn't the car's fault. It's our fault. We cannot take things like that. I mean, I was talking to my dad, and I was like, yeah, this thing's a stunt car, and I don't know how the heck it broke. It's definitely the car's fault. And so then my dad made a really good point. You can't drop a car out of a plane and call it a stunt car. I mean, you can call it a stunt car, but it's going to break. And so everything has the limits, is what he was basically trying to say. And so yeah, basically, yeah, it was not its fault, it was our fault. Let's get into the inside of this bad boy. Alright, so now we are in the inside of this car, and so yeah, it's a solid, very compact design, and I really like that about it because I don't like when the cars have the motor in the back. It just looks dumb, and I wouldn't think it would be very protective for the motor. But yeah, the motor's all up in here, and that I really like about this car is that it can hold 2 batteries. One on this side here. You can hold one in there, and then one in this side. So the batteries in this thing, they're not really that expensive if you wanted to get another one. They're just basically, they're like, I think you can get a normal one, like one like this, for like $20 or so, like $20 or $15. And so yeah, these, yeah, $20, $15, you can get another one of those. But you also have to get this thing, it's like a double port, so you can plug it into here, and then there's 2 ports for it, and then you can plug both the batteries, which is a lot of wire, so it'd be hard to fit it down under this tiny shell. And so yeah, as you can see here, the inside, and there is not much really to it, but yeah, 2 batteries, and yeah, the charger, there's the thing, there's the other thing, yeah, the things, whatever. So yeah, the wheels on this thing, for stock, they're really good. They go probably about 30 miles an hour for, like, if you, right out of the box, they'll go about 30 miles an hour on this, and so yeah, I would call this a pretty good car, besides the breakages that we've had, which was obviously our fault. But yeah, we got this thing for about $200. I had a coupon, so that was $10 off, and that was $190. With the repairs, we've had to spend about $30 on it. So yeah, the way we've done some experiments on this car, and so what I've done is basically taken my slash tires from my traction slash off of that and put them onto here, and that makes it, I swear to God, that makes it go, it probably at least 50 miles an hour. That thing goes fast when it has those tires on. It goes really fast. But yeah, that is basically it for the car. Let's move over to the battery here. So now the battery, it's very small, and you don't really you wouldn't really need an extra one or a different one for another for like a beginner RC driver. All you'd really need is just the battery. Yeah. Okay, I'm going off on different tracks and making a fool of myself here. I sound really cringy, I know, guys. Don't just hang in here with me. Okay, I'm tired too. So yeah, here's the battery. It lasts about 20 minutes, and it takes about 30 minutes to charge. So yeah, basically you just slide it in these slots here, and you just plug it in, and you're all good to go. I like the shocks on it, as you can tell. It's very satisfying. So yeah, let's put the top on this thing and take it for a test drive. Alright guys, we're back, and we've got this thing all geared up and ready to go. And so now let's check out the controller real quick. So the controller, basically, it's very simple to use. You just switch that little not flashing, what I'm talking about. Little green button comes on, and you're ready to go. Tractions, if you ever see this video, if anyone ever sees this video, I highly recommend you, for your next cars, to put some sort of rubber grip instead of the styrofoam. It just, like, if your hands are sweaty or whatever, it just doesn't work very well. So, yeah, please take that into consideration. And so, for the last time, yeah, let's take this thing outside and give it a test drive. Alright guys, we're back out here in the rain, and so yeah, I got the revo. It is the next day filming this, and so yeah, I just want to point that fact out. It's not really useful information, but yep, revo. let's turn this baby on and see how fast it goes. I want to point out something first. I'm using the stock tires on this, and so in the next clip I will be using the slash tires, which is a tire with a bigger diameter, so it goes like a lot faster. Honestly, I do understand the physics behind it, but not too much. So we're just gonna drive this around for a little bit and see how it works. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is how it goes. It goes about 35 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour with these wheels, and you'll see how fast it is. Let's go. And remember, this is a pretty small car. I'm going about 30 miles an hour right now. Four-wheel drive, so it's a lot better grip. Alright, let's get some four-wheel drive action. Mr. Cameraman, you mind moving out here just a little bit? Alright guys, so now we're gonna move up this hill. See what I can do. Alright, my slash didn't even get up. Just had a little bit of a problem there. I'll tell you what, this is a nice crawler too. For a smaller car like this. Alright, now I'm going to bring this bad boy up here, and we are going to put the other tires on. Alright guys, I'll be back in just a second. We're going to put those big tires on it, and let's see how it rolls. Alright guys, we're back here again, and now we have the slash 4x4 tires on it. So we're just going to do a couple speed runs on this thing. This thing's like a speed demon. I swear this thing is like 50 miles an hour. So yeah, we're just going to take it up this road a little bit, and we're going to see how this thing drives. Let's go. It's a very nice turn. Alright, we're going to bring it down here. See how that fast that thing is? It is insanely fast. Alright, let's do a little bit of four-wheel action. So that thing goes about 30 miles an hour with the stock wheels on, but with these wheels on, it almost doubles the speed. So, I mean, if you ever get one of these things, I would definitely like invest in some slash tires, or if you already have some, then obviously use those. But yeah, this is really good. Okay, I slept for 4 hours, guys. I'm sorry, you might not be able to hear me in some of these, but yes, this is very good to put on your car. The slash wheels. So yeah, now let's go back inside and give me the outro. Alright guys, I'm going selfie mode for this last clip of the video. So yeah, basically I'm kind of ticked off right now because as soon as I ended the video, I drove Organi's car and I flipped it, and the front axle guard broke. And so yeah, now I have to pay for that. But yeah. So anyways, subscribe if you're new and share to spread this channel. Next week's video is going to be called, it's not going to be called, it's going to be about, like, me. It's going to be, the theme of it is me going on and following people around in the RC car. It's going to be kind of funny in my slash. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And wait, one more thing. In the next couple months, I'm going to be doing this new thing. It's going to be like upgrade of the month, and I'm going to basically upgrade my slash until it's basically maxed out on upgrades. And every year we'll have some sort of major upgrade to the system. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, have a great day.